Behind the gilded walls of Buckingham Palace, where centuries of royal history are etched into every stone, a storm is brewing that could alter the course of the British monarchy. Queen Camilla, a figure who has long captivated public attention with her complex relationship with King Charles III, now finds herself under immense pressure as her husband battles a serious illness. The whispers surrounding the king's health have taken on a new urgency, and the burden on Camilla, as his consort, has become almost unbearable. While Buckingham Palace has remained tight-lipped about the exact nature of King Charles's illness, insider reports suggest that the monarch is grappling with pancreatic cancer, a diagnosis that has set the royal family on edge. This condition, known for its devastating prognosis, has cast a shadow over the future of the crown, and the anxiety surrounding it is palpable. In the face of her husband's illness, Camilla, once the epitome of composure, is said to be struggling with her emotions and the weight of responsibility. As she faces the prospect of losing the man she has stood by for decades, there is growing concern about how much more she can endure. But the challenges facing Camilla are not limited to her husband's health. She is also dealing with the rising tensions within the royal family, particularly with her stepson, Prince William. William, the future king, has long been seen as a progressive force within the royal family, determined to modernize the institution and make it more accessible to the public. His vision of a more transparent monarchy, one that is in touch with contemporary British values, has put him at odds with Camilla, whose views are more rooted in tradition. This clash of ideologies has been simmering for some time, but as William takes on an increasingly prominent role in the royal family, the tension between him and Camilla has reached a boiling point. William's growing influence within the monarchy has made him a central figure in the debate about the future of the institution. He has openly expressed his desire to reform the monarchy, modernizing it to reflect the changing times. His views on transparency, accountability, and the role of the monarchy in the 21st century stand in stark contrast to Camilla's more conservative approach. For Camilla, the rise of Prince William is not just a matter of political differences, it is also a personal blow. As the Queen consort, Camilla has long been seen as the emotional anchor of the royal family. Her support for Charles, both personally and politically, has been pivotal to his reign. But as William takes on a more influential role, Camilla feels increasingly sidelined. Her position within the royal family, once secure and unchallenged, is now under threat, and this has led to growing frustration and anxiety. In addition to the tension with William, Camilla's past continues to haunt her. The scandalous nature of her relationship with Charles, which began long before they married, has left an indelible mark on her reputation. Despite years of attempts to rehabilitate her image, many still view her as a controversial figure. Her marriage to Charles, which was long considered scandalous due to the affair that led to the breakdown of his marriage to Princess Diana, has never fully escaped public scrutiny. While she has worked tirelessly to present herself as a devoted and dignified queen, the shadow of her past continues to loom large over her. The arrival of Meghan Markle and Prince Harry into the royal fold only served to reignite these old wounds. Meghan, who has been vocal about her dissatisfaction with the royal family, has often alluded to the internal struggles and divisions within the institution. In their infamous interview with Oprah Winfrey, Meghan and Harry hinted at tensions within the palace, though they did not name names. However, many speculated that Camilla was one of the key figures who clashed with Meghan, as their contrasting views on royal life and duty seemed to place them on opposing sides of the royal divide. Harry's memoir, Spare, further complicated the situation. In the book, Harry does not hold back, painting a less than flattering picture of Camilla. He accuses her of leaking stories to the press in order to improve her public image and to cement her place within the royal family. He likens her actions to those of his father, Charles, during his marriage to Diana, suggesting that both Charles and Camilla used the media to manipulate public perception. These revelations have brought the focus back to Camilla's past and reignited the public debate about her role in the royal family. Despite these personal and public challenges, Queen Camilla has continued to fulfill her royal duties with remarkable grace and poise. She has maintained a composed public image, appearing at official events and fulfilling her obligations as queen consort with an air of dignity. Behind closed doors, however, the toll of her responsibilities is becoming increasingly evident. Insiders suggest that Camilla's emotional state has deteriorated significantly in recent months, with some even speculating that she has turned to alcohol as a means of coping with the pressure. Those closest to the royal family have noted that while Camilla has long been a pillar of strength for Charles, her resilience is now being tested like never before. Friends and colleagues have described her as increasingly withdrawn and stressed, with some suggesting that her reliance on alcohol has become more pronounced in recent weeks. The Queen's once unshakable confidence is now being overshadowed by her struggles, and there is a growing sense that the weight of her position is beginning to take its toll. As King Charles's health continues to deteriorate, the question of who will carry the mantle of the monarchy in the years to come looms large. With William poised to become the next king, the future of the monarchy is increasingly in his hands. But the tensions between him and Camilla suggest that the transition of power may not be as smooth as many had hoped. The relationship between the two has become a focal point of royal gossip, with some speculating that their differing visions for the monarchy could lead to a deepening rift within the family. While Camilla has long been a trusted advisor to Charles, her influence within the royal family may soon be eclipsed by William's growing role. As the future king moves to reshape the monarchy in his image, Camilla's position as queen consort is increasingly seen as uncertain. Will she be able to maintain her role as a key player in the royal family, or will the pressures of her personal life and the increasing influence of William force her into the background? The situation is further complicated by the evolving role of Princess Catherine, the wife of Prince William, who has gradually emerged as one of the most influential members of the royal family. Catherine's calm demeanor and sense of duty have earned her the admiration of the British public, and her growing prominence within the royal family has added yet another layer of complexity to the situation. As the queen consort's position comes under increasing pressure, many are wondering if Catherine will play a larger role in the monarchy's future. In the midst of these challenges, Queen Camilla's ability to weather the storm remains in question. While she has faced personal trials and public scrutiny throughout her life, the current crisis, fueled by her husband's health struggles, her tensions with William, and her own emotional struggles, may prove to be her greatest test yet. The coming months and years will likely determine whether Camilla can continue to navigate the complexities of royal life, or if the pressures of the monarchy will finally take their toll on her. As the royal family braces for the inevitable changes that will come with King Charles's eventual abdication or death, Queen Camilla's future remains uncertain. Will she be able to hold on to her position within the royal family, or will the mounting pressures ultimately force her to step aside? Only time will tell, but one thing is clear: Queen Camilla's role in the monarchy is far from secure, and the next chapter of her story is yet to be written.